I'm not black, I'm mixed. I don't act black, I don't talk black.
She sure had me fooled. First of all, there's no such thing as acting or talking black, but let's just unpack this. Two things going on here at once. One of them is PTSS and the other one is CBTT. The first one has to do more with her, and the second one with that commenter up there and how we feel in the community when we hear this. In her book, Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome, Dr. Joy DeGroy talks about multi-generational trauma and the effects it's had on the descendants of enslaved Africans. In it, she says one of the key behaviors reflective of PTSS is internalized racism and an aversion to one's own ethnic group. So when a brother or sister tell you they're not quite a brother or sister, be it Pretendian or Israelite, what they're really saying is the trauma from our enslaved ancestors is so deep that they'd really rather not identify and face it head on. Some of us just ain't strong enough. And as brothers and sisters, the reason that it gets our chest tight to hear that is because of cultural betrayal trauma. Pause to read, but leave a comment if you want part 2.
I'm not.
Stop being racist. Stop talking about it. God don't see no color. They have beat you down so bad that you don't even want to be black anymore. Think about that. They have literally beat the blackness out of your consciousness. They have literally beat the blackness out of your conscience. They have beat you down so much. Snatched all of your race pride. Snatched all of your cultural integrity. Snatched all of your spiritual essence. I mean, think about this. To make somebody want to bleach their skin and look like the people who destroyed their people. I'ma pay for my child to go to a school full of white kids who I know will not like him, because in order for me to feel like I'm winning in this world, my black child gotta be around a sea of snow bunnies in order for me to feel like I'm winning. And so when the most honorable Marcus Messiah Garvey, stood up, when His Excellency, the provisional prophet and king of revolutionary Pan-Africanism, Marcus Messiah Garvey, stood up and said, "Do for yourself," when Garvey said self-determination, when Garvey said black independence, you Negro said, wait a minute now. We can coexist with the white man. I think we can work this out with the snow bunny. It might not be so bad if we just keep cool. Let's just keep cool and try to fit in. And where did that get black people 400 years later? Keeping cool and fitting in. What did that do for us? Did it stop the lynchings? Did it stop the beatings? Did it stop the kidnappings? Did it stop the rapings? Did it stop the police brutality? Police are hanging black people. They have increased since George Floyd. They have increased the number of black people that they have murdered. Rest in peace to our brothers and sisters. Black independence is not an option. Black independence is not an option. It's a necessity for survival. Do you want to be free. That's it. I don't want to hear about no religion. I don't want to hear about no damn saviors. I don't want to hear about no damn messiahs. All that is bullcrap to control your mind. Do you want to be free? That's it. Your status amongst white people is always conditional. It ain't never permanent. There is no black person in a white country whose status is permanent. Not Tyler Perry, not Sean Carter, not Puffy Combs, not Oprah Winfrey, not Bob Johnson, not Rihanna, not Kanye, not Drake. It's conditional. They allow you to succeed as long as you stay in your place. This is why every celebrity is a good ninja. Name me one celebrity who has a black consciousness mind about him. Marshawn Lynch no longer plays for the NFL, so that don't count, although he's one of the most unapologetically African athletes we've seen in the modern time. But most of your successful athletes and entertainers, everyone is a yes man and a yes sir. Every one of them. Every one of them. And the higher they go, the more docile they become. If you want to be rewarded by the white power structure, you must be an Uncle Remus. They do not allow you in unless you are an Uncle Remus. All your gangster rappers, nothing is gangster about them. They do what they are told. Uncle Remus. You are only as good as you are loyal to the system. Your success is contingent on your allegiance to the power structure. That's why the revolutionaries could never really work with the celebrities, because the celebrities serve a different master. Black masculinity is the number one threat to white male domination. Not the Chinese, not the Russians, not Al-Qaeda. The number one threat to white male domination on the planet Earth is black masculinity. Not Russia, not China, not Al-Qaeda, not the terrorist networks. Black masculinity is the threat.